Uh, Hello, I guess. Like I've been trying to go live for the past like 30 minutes or so. It's been really weird because I tried OBS, didn't work. Like the I did a couple tests and it didn't work. The stream was all choppy and it wasn't my internet connection. I'm sure of that because I did a bunch of tests before that. Then I switched it over to Streamlabs OBS and the stream seems to be fine, but the problem is I can't really tell whether I'm live or not. And I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on. Like on my dashboard here, it shows that I'm live. On my phone, it shows that the stream is upcoming. So I honestly have no idea if I'm live or not. I also have no idea if there's anybody watching because my dashboard shows that I'm live, but it doesn't seem to be updating as it should. So, okay, so first things first. Before I get ahead of myself, let me just do a couple tests just to see if everything is working as it should. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna drive a little bit just to capture some audio with me talking over it because let me check on my phone if the audio is fine now. Let me check on my phone if the audio is fine now. Let me check on my phone if the audio is fine now. Okay, I'm just gonna drive a little bit just to capture some audio with me talking over it because okay, everything seems to be fine. It's really weird. I seem to have the worst luck when I'm trying to live stream because there's always something that goes wrong. Like I do tests, I set everything up beforehand just so that I can make sure that everything goes smoothly as soon as I hit the go live button. But for some reason, there's always an issue with these softwares, and I don't really like OBS to be honest. I just use it because I have to. That's the best option out of the bunch that I've tried, and that still doesn't seem to work half of the time for me. Might be me. I don't know. But anyways, enough bitching. Oh crap. I had. I also need to set up my second monitor because it's gonna make things a lot easier for me. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me start. Let me start this over. Oh crap! Now it's my Stream Deck that doesn't work. Hang on a minute. Okay, I hope now that's okay. Let's start this over. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be doing a little bit of the Hot Wheels expansion. I've been playing it since it came out yesterday. I did a bunch of other stuff. I did a bunch of the initial stuff already. I did like the first three, not complete, but I did the first three classes. We only have two more, but that's maybe 2 or 3 hours more worth of content. So let me just pull up the chat on my phone, just in case I get any messages. And yeah, this shouldn't be this stressful, if I'm honest. But anyways, so I've been enjoying the Hot Wheels expansion. You guys probably noticed that I haven't been covering Forza Horizon 5 nearly as much as I did Forza Horizon 4. And I don't know, I got hooked to the game at first. I played like, put in over 300 hours. I think I'm close to 400 hours in total. So I can't really say that I don't enjoy the game. I actually do. There's a lot of issues with the game that kind of put me off. Kind of has been putting me off for the last few months, like bugs, stuff, progress that doesn't register, and stuff like that. But I was looking forward to this expansion because, well, for one reason only, and that's because the Hot Wheels expansion for Forza Horizon 3 was my favorite expansion of any racing game ever. And in fact, I put in more time into that expansion than the main game itself, so that goes to show that I really enjoyed it. And I was looking forward back when they announced that Hot Wheels was going to be a thing for Horizon 5. And I was cautiously optimistic, but I think I played around 5 hours of this expansion so far. And I gotta say that this is the best Hot Wheels expansion that I've played. I think this one is even better than the Forza Horizon 3. Because there is a lot more going on with this one. Like the graphics are more gorgeous. There is a lot more variety in the landscape and stuff like that. You have volcanoes, you have snow mountains, you have magnet. How do you call that? Magnet tracks. I don't know. You have what else? You have a bunch of intersecting kind of tracks. I don't know how to put it, but there's a lot going on in this expansion, and I really like how fun it is right off the bat. So, this might be my return to the game. This might be my return of the coverage of the game on the channel. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises. But anyways, this intro has become too long. Let's jump right into the actual gameplay and keep things going. I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Let me just bring everything else up. I think I have unlocked the qualifier. Yeah, I did. So, another thing that kind of got me excited about this expansion is the presence of online. The expansions for Forza Horizon 3, they didn't. Forza Horizon 4, they didn't have multiplayer, which I think is just a stupid move on the developer's part because it's such a missed opportunity, really. And I still not sure if the online on this expansion is what we expect it to be, because I've only seen this Horizon Tour, which is like the co-op mode. This is not PvP, even though people try to make it PvP. No, hang on. Scratch that. Yeah. So we do have online PvP. Hot Wheels Horizon Open here. So yeah, I'm not gonna be jumping on to the online today. Maybe on another opportunity. So today I'm just want to finish off what I have left on the main campaign of the Hot Wheels expansion. Let me just check if we have audio again. Finish off what I have left on the main campaign of the Hot Wheels expansion. Let me just check if we have audio again.
You know how this works now. Go, go, go! Save the fastest till last. For this qualifier, you'll need to prove you can hold your nerve at high speed.
And we're all watching you from the auto show. The crowd is going wild. Show us what that blade can do.
Another thing that I love about this expansion is the sense of speed. Like you can go really fast when you're going down one of these tracks. Keep saying tracks. I don't know if it's ramps. I don't know how to properly call it, but
The spoiler
yeah.
wheels are the only thing keeping us on the track. This was the first car to complete the Hot Wheels testing facility.
Just so you know, I'm running the game on Xbox Series X. The stream is supposed to be 1440p at 60 FPS. Not sure if that's how YouTube is processing it. And I hope the stream isn't all jacked up, because as I said, I had a bunch of things go wrong today already, so I'm not that confident that things are gonna go smoothly. But let's see.
Now I checked with Haley and she's pretty sure that
What I think I need to do is kind of format my SSDs, my hard drives, and kind of clean install everything. Because I'm pretty sure this might be an issue. Not pretty sure, but I have a hunch that this might be an issue with my PC rather than the software itself.
yes, you're through. I'm telling the whole of Horizon Mexico about that run. You can keep the blade, only mind if I borrow you sometime? Maybe for the weekend?
Enjoy the ride? Well, that was your final qualifier. I've got a bunch of new events and missions to keep you occupied while I try to build something worthy of a future Hot Wheels legend.
What I could try too, now that I think about it, what I could try is run the PC version and try to stream off of that to see if it kind of fixes the issues, because I'm running the stream on a single monitor, so every time that I switch over to a different input, like to just from DisplayPort to HDMI, so that I can play the game, that's where I think things start going wrong. But anyways, I'll do a couple tests on that later. Let's keep it going.
Toy box for you at this point. One more rank in the academy, and you can call yourself a Hot Wheels legend. Right after you take down the Goliath, that is.
There's a bunch of stuff popping up. I think it's I discovered all the roads yesterday, and I think I did it before I was supposed to. I love this part of the map, like the small houses on the cliffside. Like when they did the Lego Speed Champions expansion, I think that one I don't really like that one. Like it feels half-assed. Like there are a bunch of Lego props on that, like trees and houses and stuff like that. But this only applies to specific parts of the map. There are a lot of areas that don't really have a lot going on. A lot of Lego themed stuff, like. And with this one, with this Hot Wheels one for Forza Horizon 5, it seems they went all out with it. Like they really didn't spare any effort on this one. which makes me happy because if there is one expansion I wouldn't want them messing up, is this one. Like this part where the track kind of go over the clouds. It's just so beautiful. I'm gonna have to restart this thing. First, let me tune this up because I think I'm running it stock, even though it's at the top of S2 class. Okay, I think my game's stuck. No. I don't know why it took that long to load, but what did I unlock? Okay, horn. What's that? Okay, T. For this live stream, I want to try my best to kind of stick to Hot Wheels cars only. That's what I've been doing since I started playing it. I don't know. I just feel like using the Hot Wheels cars because we already know the cars on the main game. So yeah, so we have two tune setups here, one from Nalec 28 and another one from Sappy SP4. Two very good tuners that I recommend you follow. Their tune setups are very good. So, okay, so they have a bunch of... I think I'm gonna go with Nalec 28 just because of the title. It says it's meta, and I trust these guys. Another thing that I kind of noticed, and I don't know if this is placebo or if it's an actual change, but it feels like they have, at the very least, slightly tweaked the physics for the Hot Wheels expansion. I don't know to the extent they might, to which extent they might have fixed it, they might have tweaked it, because the cars feel a lot more, I don't know, grounded. Like they feel a lot more stable, and I haven't had any of the braking issues that I used to have on the main game, like with brakes locking up. And this is not me kind of hammering down the brakes and expecting it not to lock up. This is me kind of feathering it in, but still running to the issue where halfway through the step it's gonna lock up and I'm gonna miss my breaking point. That's an issue that I've seen also happening with other people online, with people missing their breaking points because of the wheel lockup issue. The developers also talked a little bit. I think it was 4 or 5 live streams ago. I don't remember. But they were talking about the AI, because a lot of people were complaining that the AI at Unbeatable is just... What the hell happened? I have no idea what happened. So they were talking about how unbalanced the Unbeatable difficulty is, because in some races, like the longer tracks, it's kind of impossible to win the races without cheesing it. And they said that they're gonna look into it. They didn't make any promises, but they made it seem like they are gonna do something about it in the future, which I hope they do, because the unbalanced AI also happens here on this DLC too. I started playing it at Unbeatable. It's nearly impossible to keep up. There's always one car that's gonna be so far ahead that's impossible for you to catch up. I don't like this tune setup. Let me pick a different one. And then I lowered to Pro, which is the one step down. Same thing. There's gonna be 1 or 2 cars that are gonna be way ahead of you no chance of catching up. Then I lower to expert, and it's kind of mixed. Like some races, it's easy. Some races are too easy. You end up being like way ahead of everybody else, really. And some races, you're way behind, even though you're not messing up. Like this race here, that's on me because that's I think my first time playing this layout. So I don't really know it, but there are a couple of the layouts that I had to retry a couple times. I got a good feel for them, and that still wasn't enough for me to be anywhere near to keeping up with them in the higher difficulties. Okay, so this tune setup made the car heavier. I didn't want to do. Yeah, the brakes aren't that good. I love these magnet tracks, like this sound they make. Yeah, I'm gonna need to redo that this one. I think I'm gonna there's a car that I really liked in S1 class. I'm gonna see if I can bump it up to S2 and make it competitive. What's the name of the car? It starts with an S. This one. I don't know how to pronounce it. Chopin. I don't know. But this is a really good car in S1 class. Let's see if we can make it good in S2 too. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of S2 tune setups for this. Slick tires, that's a big note. Really? Best grip, but it's on slicks. Like, I know that slicks are supposed to give you good grip, but that doesn't seem to be the rule in this game for some reason. Especially because there are a lot of tracks with water in them, and water and slicks, they're not a good combination. Where is it? Holy shit. Oh, I hate this low brake pressure tune setups. Makes the braking feel muddy. I didn't like this tune setup at all. I think I'm gonna go back to that other car really. I think that might be the best option. I just need to learn the track really. Or maybe try a different one. Then I can go back to that other one. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. Let me just equip it back just so everything is lined up. Okay, so Hot Wheels. Yeah. I didn't try this Ford Mustang. I remember that in Forza Horizon 3, this was one of the fastest cars in S1 class. Don't know if that's still the case here. But I need an S2 anyways. Mediocre. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm gonna check this one out later. And go back to that other one. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna try a different tune setup. There was one that I saw by Seppi that said that this was meta for the online. What was that? Okay, hot. What is the other tune setup that I have? Okay, Hot Wheels map. Online meta. Let's try this one. I'm gonna do a different race. And I keep bouncing off the wall, bouncing off the car. think I don't need to brake for that one. Maybe not flat out, but just letting off the throttle. Tiny bit might do it. I think I might want to lower difficulty a bit more, because expert is giving me this type of races like I described at the beginning of the live stream, where some races are too easy, and now we just got two in a row where it's just too difficult to keep up. Yeah, I think if I just lift, uh, not here, but the other one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop it down to. I think the next one is highly skilled, just to keep things going because I don't want to keep repeating the same race over and over and over again. Let me just go ahead and do it. Yeah. If this does if this doesn't do the trick, I honestly don't know what else to try. I promise I'm not that bad in this game. Oops. I don't even need to lift. Can take that one flat out. Maybe just, I think I need to downshift into 8. Maybe. Because you kind of lose a little bit of speed. on that section anyway, so it kind of works as a natural break. Now that I lowered the difficulty, it became too easy, unfortunately. That's what I was trying to avoid, like being so far ahead that it feels like I'm racing by myself. Yeah, I need to shift down into 7. What? So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone to check the stream. Sense of speed in this game is just, in this DLC in particular, is just ridiculous. I like this parts that seem to be built on top of a suspended platform. Yeah, that was way too easy. Gonna bump it up again and see if we can make it work. Like, so that's the dilemma I'm kind of facing since I started playing this DLC, is figuring out a good difficulty. Let's do this one again on the same difficulty, because that's the one that I was having trouble with. And this one that we just did might be one of those that's it's just too easy to win, regardless of the difficulty. Don't want to have to redo this race a third time again. Yeah, that's one of those unbalanced ones. I can tell because that was really close, unlike that last race. So okay, so we got one, two, three. We got three more races to do. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's go with this one. I'm gonna bump the difficulty up a bit. I'm gonna risk it. Look at the first place. It's starting to pull ahead like for no reason. Thank you. This is bullshit. Like you can clearly see when the rubber banding is in play here. Because there are some spots like the AI is way too far ahead, and you can clearly see the point where they start to slow down, so that you can either catch up or try to finish ahead of them. Yeah, I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna have to drop it down. There's no. If some races become way too easy to win, so be it. What can I do? But that's one of the things that one of the problems that kind of put me off in the main game. It's like some of these small issues that kind of when you kind of analyze it as a whole package, all of the little issues that this game has, that's the thing that puts me off. But that's not to say that the difficulty ruins this expansion. I don't think so. I think this is still a great expansion, the best one they put out so far. But these are some of the issues that I feel they really need to prioritize. I love this sound. Dong. Oh, I brake too late. I forget that some of these tracks they're kind of slippery. This game looks so gorgeous. Um, what else? I think we have two more to complete. Yep, two. I think that's the last two, and then we have to do the other missions so that we can get the medals that we need to unlock the Goliath. Remember that the Hot Wheels on in Forza Horizon 3 had this track thing that we're in, and I remember that it messed up a lot of people. Had to concentrate for this one. Yeah, I think we're down to just one more. Let me just see if we unlocked. Yeah, we unlocked two. One, oh, we unlocked. What is this? Okay, this one. And we unlocked a car. Didn't the game already has this MT900 GT3 muzzler? Let me take a look. Oh no, it's a different car. Okay, the other one is MT900S. Okay. Did I did I get into the same race by accident? Hang on, hang on. I think I did. Didn't I? Let me. Yeah, I think I got into the same race by accident. Trying to monitor the stream, see if there are any chat messages in. Trying to play the game at the same time. Sometimes got a few slip ups. Oh, I like the colors. Like, this is the first expansion for Forza Horizon 5, right? The first like proper big expansion. Usually what they do is they do the first expansion like the first expansion is kind of understated. The understated is not the right word, but it's not the big splashy one. That's what I mean. And the second one is always the biggest one, and that's something that the Mike Brown allegedly said on there was a leak that I covered on the channel. I think last year or a few months ago. I don't remember. Kind of lost track of time, but there was a leak uh, by someone who allegedly worked as a temporary worker at Playground Studios, where they said that Mike Brown allegedly said that Microsoft apparently was putting some restrictions on the development of Forza Horizon 5, whatever that might be. And that Mike Brown allegedly said that the first expansion no one cares about, which I don't really agree, but if he really did said that, that's his opinion. But he allegedly said that the first expansion is the one that no one cares about, and it's the second one that gets all the media attention, right? If that's true, which I don't think it is, but let's assume that it is. Let's assume that Hot Wheels is the first expansion that quote unquote no one cares about. How the hell are they gonna top that with their second one? Because there was another leak that came straight from the same person who quoted Mike Brown for allegedly having said that, where they say that there was a map expansion that was gonna be entirely city based. There was not gonna be any off-road sections like at all. And they said that this map expansion would resemble the track Tokyo Expressway from Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 7. They said that the track was going to be very dense and that they were having trouble with the development because they were having issues with the game, with the expansion running on the base Xbox One. Now, I speculated on that video that there are two routes that they can go with it. They can. No, sorry, I didn't speculate the two routes. I speculated just one. I came up with the second one later. But the one route that I speculated on that video was that they could drop Xbox One for for that expansion. That expansion allegedly is called Alta, which means high in Spanish and also in Brazilian Portuguese, which is my native language. And if they feel that the map expansion is not going to run well on the base Xbox One, there's a chance they could drop the base Xbox One as one of the supported platforms for that. This is not gonna. If this happens, this is not anything new. They did the exact same on the transition from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One with Forza Horizon 2, where they developed a Forza Horizon 2 for Xbox One, and they hired a third-party studio to backport the game to the Xbox 360, and what we got was a very pared-back version of the game that was available for the Xbox One. There was no DLC, and if I'm not mistaken, there wasn't even online multiplayer on that expansion. So if they end up doing this, this is not gonna be anything new, right? Now, the second thing that occurred to me later, that's the other route that they can take with this. And I honestly think that this route could be worse than just dropping the entire Xbox One out of the picture. And that would be making it so that the expansion is indeed not available on the Xbox One, but make it available as a cloud streaming solution, which I think sucks. Now, that makes me think, like, I would assume that between whatever it is that they're doing, if based off the rumors and the leaks, based off that alone, I would assume that between whatever it is that they're working on right now and Hot Wheels, I would be close to 100% sure that Hot Wheels would be the second expansion, not the first. The fact that we got the first expansion in the way as a Hot Wheels expansion, there might, I don't know, man. I'm talking out of my ass here. There's no evidence to back this up. I'm just really speculating here, but there might have been enough trouble with that Alta expansion. There might have been enough trouble that had made them switch over the release schedule, and instead of releasing that one first and this one second, they kind of switch it over, and Hot Wheels came first and that other one is gonna come second. But if that other one is gonna come second, that's added pressure on top of the developers, because as I said, there's this kind of expectation that the second expansion is always the big one. Like, not always, but mostly the big one. And you can look back to Forza Horizon 2, I think. I think the second expansion was Storm Island that added a tropical island. Forza Horizon 3, the second expansion was Hot Wheels. The first one was Blizzard Mountain. Forza Horizon 4, the first one was Fortune Island, which was kind of meh. And the second one was the Lego Champions, which was kind of meh, but there was a brand recognition aspect to that expansion. And now with Forza Horizon 5, we got a Hot Wheels as the first expansion. So I'm kind of wondering what they're cooking up for the second one. Whatever it is, it really needs to top this one. If we're going by the same pattern that they have stuck to for the past 3 or 4 games. I don't know. This expansion is really good, so I honestly have no idea how they're going to be able to top that anytime soon. But I could be wrong. I hope I am. Like, most of the time when I speculate something negative, like, oh, this is gonna suck, or I don't think that's gonna be good, I'm almost always expecting to be wrong because I don't want to be disappointed. But at the same time, I kind of like to keep my expectations in check, just in case. Cause I don't like to build up expectations like that. Even though sometimes it does happen. Okay, so we finished off the races. So let's do the PR stunts. We have a bunch of them. Okay, so this is a speed trap. Let's start right here. Okay, that's 3 stars. Let's see what else we have. Okay, we have a drift one. We're gonna try that one later. Oh, I love this. I don't know what this thing is called in English. Water slide? I think it is. So cool. Did I get 3 stars? No, 2 stars. I'm gonna have to do better. I'm gonna start a little further back. We need to hit that one kind of fast, so because we're gonna lose a little bit of speed on that water slide thing. Oh, we got it. We have 2 new. Okay, so we have 2 danger signs, and I need to kind of get those that mascot, the tank, balloon tank, think balloon. I don't remember the name. This is gorgeous. Okay, 3 stars. What? For some reason, I thought they were expecting me to jump like 500 meters. Didn't miss it by that much, but let's see if we can get it. Wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Okay, we have a drift zone right there. We have. Okay. Oh, so this is a speed trap. Oh, this volcano area is probably my favorite one in the entire map. Look at this. And I didn't get 3 stars. You're 1 star. Okay, let me start on the opposite side. It's probably a bad idea. Wasn't that bad too. It's all a matter of trying of finding the right spot to start these, and they're mostly easy. So I'm gonna do the drift zones because there's this one that I didn't get 3 stars for some reason. Where does it start? Okay, right here, right down the middle. I'm gonna switch it over to. I think I have a Toyota that's tuned up for drifting. Formula Drift. Where is it? Okay. Yeah. What am I doing? I forgot I was doing a drift thing. The drift zone. I was just racing. Then I have to restart this. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think that the other way around might be easier. Okay, we got two more, I think. Two or three more. Yeah, this one is S2 class. It starts right here. I'm gonna switch it over to an S2 class. I don't. Do I have an S2 class drift car, or I'm gonna have to come up with one? I think I do. No, I don't. Um, yeah, I don't. I might have a different drift car outside of Formula Drift, but I don't recall if I do and which one it is. I'm gonna see if I find an S2 tune setup for this one. Okay, let's get this one. Oh, this purple mountains. Holy shit. So beautiful. We got what else? Thought I had seen. Oh, okay. It's this one. Um, do we have more, or that's all? I think that's all. Let's see what we got. Okay, clothing. Don't care for those, but might as well collect them. I think we need to let me just see. Okay, so earn 1 star from Speed Zone. Earn 1 star from Supersonic Spiral Speed Zone. Completed in 2 minutes. Okay, so they're all speed zones. I'm gonna hop back into that other car that we were driving. The Hot Wheels, yeah. Okay, this one back to the blade. Okay, so what are the names of the speed zones? Frozen Rush, Supersonic Spiral. Okay. Okay, Sonic Rush is probably no Frozen Rush. Yeah, there's one. Supersonic. What is this? Okay, so now I think we might be better off starting with this one instead. This might be the shortest route than the other way around. Okay, so this is the frozen. Okay, no. Yeah. Okay, so we unlocked the Goliath.
Here it is, the legend mission. Ready to prove yourself?
Like the Goliath tracks are kind of my favorites. I love long tracks, but I heard this one is not that long. Someone told me that you can do like it in like it. You can do it in like 4 or 5 minutes, which I guess is in line with the Goliath from Hot Wheels in Forza Horizon 3, if I'm not mistaken. Because that one I think had an achievement where you unlocked if you drove I think the Pagani Zonda R and did it in under 6 minutes or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
It's gonna be a heck of a ride. Strap in.
got some Tron vibes on to this part of the track. Okay, the AI is way too far ahead for comfort. Okay, it's the same achievement as in Forza Horizon 3. But yeah, the RNG
We are stunt numbers here, and I gotta say,
weren't in my favor, unfortunately.
Daredevil both on and above ground. You've driven on all the stunts here already. Well, I guess you haven't fully experienced the theme park
Oh,
until you've gone on all the rides, right?
Hennessy at
Nothing.
F5.
Don't make the rules. That one doesn't count. Go again. Go again. You know, I dreamed about this place. Like, literally dreamed about it. Now it's real and it's so much better than I imagined. Proud of you, Haley. You too, legend. Hey, what are we doing? We've got a 10-story tall Hot Wheels set here. Let's go play.
Did we finish?
I have racked my brain for these last missions. Maximum difficulty, maximum thrills. I think you're gonna like them. Here, you might as well drive the fastest vehicles while you're at it. They're basically rockets for seatbelts.
Okay, I unlocked one more class. That's the last one. Yeah, okay, do we have more? We don't? Okay, so it's Yeah, I'm gonna have to repeat the Hot Wheels race, but we've done everything in S2 class. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Let me switch back to my PC. Okay, so uh, yeah, so yeah, uh, I don't know what to say. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.